घर परिवार सामान कारोबार या सेहत अपनों की समंदर पार, कहीं भी कभी भी इंश्योर करवाए, ओरिएंटल का ऑनलाइन इंश्योरेंस अपनाए। जब ओरिएंटल हो आपके साथ,
खुशियों का इंस्टेंट इंश्योरेंस। लॉग ऑन टू www.orientalinsurance.com।
So we are live again with the last match of our league stages of Insurance Premier League Season 7. Al Nabuda versus Lockton. And a wonderful weather. We are expecting a little rain at 5:30. I hope it doesn't disturb the game, because we have two big names, Al Nabuda and Lockton. Lockton won the toss and they've decided to bat first. What a shot that was from Suchit Lal's bat. 6 runs on the board. 5 deliveries have been bowled. Suchit Lal and Tausif Ahmed is the opening pair for Lockton. Naveed Sadiq opening the innings for Al Nabuda. And he lost his run up this time. And we'd like to tell our viewers that the star player of Insurance Premier League, Zahoor, who plays for Al Nabuda, is not playing this game because he's playing the match against Scotland. It's UAE versus Scotland today. All the star players. Kavi Rasu is going to bowl the second over of this innings. He starts with a good length delivery. 7 without any loss. LOCKTON. We are live from Ajman Oval Cricket Ground, Insurance Premier League Season 7, sponsored by Miller International, co-sponsored by Oriental Insurance and Ideal Loss Adjusters. And we are in collaboration with Rashid Ali in Premier League Season 5. So LOCKTON is off to a very good start here. In comes Kavi Rasu. Ball was in the air for a while. And it goes for the boundary there. Charan! And before this, we had Daman versus Union Insurance. A very upsetting day for Team Daman. They almost had the match in their hands, but then all of a sudden they started losing wickets. And they lost the match against Union Insurance. Edge and taken in the slip. What a catch that was. Beautifully taken at second slip. So Tausif departs. First wicket goes down on the score of 12. I think Tausif was shocked because of the extra bounce that this delivery had. Reggie Roy comes to bat. So first wicket goes down on the score of 12. The extra bounce was the key to this wicket. Ball went to the slip region, straight into the hands of second slip. Kavi Rasu is the bowler. Last delivery of this over. Suchit on strike. Appeal for LBW. Umpire not interested. So 2 overs have been bowled here. 13 for the loss of 1 wicket. Suchit and Reggie on crease.
घर परिवार सामान कारोबार या सेहत अपनों की समंदर पार, कहीं भी कभी भी इंश्योर करवाए ओरिएंटल।
While we were watching the ad of our sponsor Oriental Insurance, there was a beautiful delivery by Naveed Siddiq. Reggie Roy departs. Just the 1 run he scored. In comes now Deepak. Once again, a good looking delivery. So pressure on Lockton now. 2 wickets they've lost. Kavirasu got the first wicket. Naveed then bowled Reggie Roy. Deepak Chittade is the new batsman. Here comes Naveed. I'd like to remind our viewers that this is the last game of our league stages. Game number 26, Al Nabuda versus Lockton. This time a little short. Deepak Chittade pulls and he's off the mark with a single there. Once again, a good looking delivery. And he's bowled him. What a delivery that was. I thought the ball was missed by the stumps, but no, it hasn't. So 1 more wicket goes down. Third wicket has Lockton has lost their 3rd wicket in the 3 overs only that have been bowled. 14 for the loss of 3 wickets.
घर परिवार सामान कारोबार या सेहत अपनों की समंदर पार, कहीं भी कभी भी इंश्योर करवाए ओरिएंटल का ऑनलाइन इंश्योरेंस अपनाए। जब ओरिएंटल हो आपके साथ,
खुशियों का इंस्टेंट इंश्योरेंस। लॉग ऑन टू www.orientalinsurance.org.in
And ball this time goes towards the third man region. 1 run completed, going for the second. 2 runs have been completed easily here. Change in field. Here comes Kavi. This time it was on the line, but umpire didn't signal wide. So Deepak Chittade and Sham Chittade are on crease now. We can call them Chittade brothers. 3.3 deliveries bowled now, 16 for the loss of 3 wickets. And for a change, we've not seen any extra runs so far in this game. I'd like to welcome my fellow commentator, Vineet, who was on a well-deserved short break.
Al Nabuda on a roll here, Fazal.
And our favorite commentator, Vineet, is back with the energy that he's known for.
3 wickets down, LOCKTON.
Chittade brothers on crease.
Chittade. Right arm over. Rajgopal doing the rest. Behind the wicket. We're back live here for the final game in the prelim league stages of Insurance Premier League 7th edition 2019. 17 for the loss of 3 wickets. But like I have been telling all the teams that play against the top-notch sides is that they do not have to lose hard. They will have to stick to their game plan. They will have to learn from these teams when they come to perform, and they will have to play to their best abilities. When you perform against better teams, you should always gain confidence. 4 overs, 17 for the loss of 3 wickets. Extra 0, no ball 0. Ball there. Looks like batsman is a bit hurt. The ball missed the pads, and I guess it hit him a bit over the pad, and that's why he's hurt. Thankfully, he's not wearing a thigh guard, and no, that's not a good thing to do when you play against any team. You have to wear all the protective gears when you take on the field. You will have to wear all the safety gears, and that's why in this tournament we have made it mandatory as per the rules and regulations of the ground and Ajman Cricket Council that all the batsmen will have to wear helmets. But thigh guard is something that is up to an individual. It is not mandatory, but that is something you should always wear, because if you miss, it really hurts big time. In this occasion, the batsman got a bit of an extra bounce. The bowler got a bit of an extra bounce, and 4.1, 17 for 3. Once again, the bowler is targeting his thighs. Deepak Chittade, 4 of 10 deliveries. 4.3, 17 for the loss of 3 wickets. Shyam Chittade, 0 in 2 balls. Naveed Siddique so far has taken 2 wickets in 2.2 overs. Next ball here from Naveed Siddique. Once again, a good shot towards mid-off. It's such a beautiful day over here we are having. Such a beautiful day out here. If only you were here at the ground to see this lovely game, the last league game that we are having in this Insurance Premier League 2019, and that is played between Al Nabuda Insurance Brokers, defending champions, versus LOCKTON. LOCKTON, who had won the toss, they chose to bat first, and now they're 3 wickets down. Navi Siddiq. There's only one player that we see who's standing on the deep, which is deep fine leg, and I beg your pardon, one more fielder is there at the third man position, and one more ball has gone towards the fine leg position. Navi Siddiq is bowling at good pace, and like my fellow commentator Faisal earlier told you, that Zahoor Khan, who's one of the best cricketers we have in this league, who also plays in the leagues world over, who was recently playing against the top players in the world, Abu Dhabi T10 League, is now doing his duties for UAE, and he's playing against Scotland here in Sharjah, and that's why he is not able to take part in today's game. But Nabuda has a lot of players, so they're testing their bench today outside off stump. Neville for a moment thought he's in picture, but then decided to let it go. Of course, it was a bit too wide. One more run in the V, but behind the stumps. End of over number 5. Score is 19 for 3. Such a lovely day over here. Kavi to continue. Look at the slip cordon. Once again, loud appeal over there by Rajgopal, and he's referring that to third umpire. Looks like it's very interesting. Great work over there by Rajgopal. This is the guy who has made this team Al Nabuda. We can talk over there. And with that, we are seeing one wicket down, and we shall be getting live shortly with Tausif from LOCKTON, who's not looking in a good shape right now, but anything can happen. We are playing cricket. Hi Tausif, how are you doing, man?
I'm good, thank you. How about you?
Great, thank you so much for asking. Tausif, first of all, welcome. We had not got a chance earlier to ask a few questions with your team. We have seen LOCKTON playing cricket for quite a few years. Today, once again, of course, you're playing against a top-notch side, and there is expected. But then you can definitely keep your head high because you got a lot of good guys in your team, and your team keeps getting better all the time. What would you like to tell us about your team?
Well, thank you very much, first of all, for giving this opportunity to discuss things. Well, as you can see that, as you just mentioned, we have been playing for 3-4 years now. First of all, I just want to mention that we are actually professionals. Not professional cricketers, but in terms of the insurance broker company we are professional brokers, accounts, finance, technical team, whoever working in their capacity, they are professionals. So we just play this as a hobby. Unfortunately, we don't practice regularly, we don't get time to do so. Our employees keep coming, keep going, so we don't have a fixed team all the time. And we are playing guys likes of Al-Nabuda, who almost play every other day. They're professional cricketers, they get paid to play cricket. But having said that, I think we're just trying to do our best and just keeping with the competition.
Definitely, Tausif, nicely said. As this was the main intention behind starting the Insurance Premier League, so that all the professionals from the insurance fraternity can come together, they can talk to each other, they can mingle, and that's exactly what Insurance Premier League is doing. But like I said, we have seen some great performance in the past. Suchit is once, and that in between, that's a wonderful shot there by the batsman towards mid-wicket. And coming back to the interview, Tausif, tell us more about Sujit. We have heard so much about him. We have seen him play so much. And he is such a personality you just cannot miss when he enters the ground. Tell us more about him.
Yeah, I mean he's our captain. He's one of the best players we have in the team, or the best, should I say. Unfortunately, he had an injury a couple of years ago. Since then, he's not been keeping well, but he always tries his best. He always tries to give his 100%. I just told him today as well before the match that at least you need to practice more because you are a better player than anybody else. So if he can keep going around, play with other teams, just keep up the pace, keep with the other players. But like I
I'm
said,
sorry I would interrupt you, but because one more wicket goes down, loud appeal over there, and I'm not sure how the batsman is out, but appears to be a catch or LBW. Perhaps will, of course, tell you more about it when you go back. Tasif, coming back to Sujit. Yes, like I said, we've seen him perform, and just now I was talking to somebody, and I was informed that he had been scoring centuries as well for Lockton on many occasions.
yeah, like I said, we depend on him heavily. He opens for us, he bowls for us as well. Sometimes open the bowling as well. So, like I said, unfortunately, he's out of touch. He's completely out of touch at the moment. He's just been playing too many crossbar shots. That happens because when you're not practicing enough, when you're not playing enough. So, inshallah, hopefully, from here on, we have a couple of more tournaments coming. This is my first year with Lockton as well. So, even I'm playing after 8-9 years. So, I need at least 6 months to get into the groove as well. So, hopefully, we can stay together and we might become a good team, which we are trying our level best.
Definitely, and we would like to see Lockton come up as all the other teams that we've been talking. They have mentioned that you might have heard them say, as all the top teams, that those teams did not become the team that they are today. All of a sudden, it took many, many years, and I'm sure Lockton also can reach there one day. They have to keep playing cricket. They have to learn from the mistakes that they do in the games. Everybody makes mistakes. Even the international team, the top-notch sides who are playing, everybody does mistakes. And I would like to think Lockton coming back strong in the next tournament and even the upcoming tournaments that you're going to play. We wish you all the best, and we would like to see you come back strong.
Sure. We will try our level best and we'll always be there, inshallah.
Thank you so much, Tasif. It was so nice to talk to you, and wish Lockton all the best. Thank you so much for participating, and we would like to see you in the upcoming tournaments, definitely.
No problem. Thank you very much. Thanks for getting me here. Thanks.
To be back live, one more wicket down. Once again, a loud appeal. Yes, this was an edge, and that's why leg by is not given, and one run also added to the score. We were talking with Tausif, and as he was, we were just talking to Tausif from Lockton, and as he was describing that these are all, he just joined the team as well, and Lockton had been playing the cricket since last few years, and they're really hopeful they'll come back strong. And this is my also advice to all the teams who are participating: when you play against a top-notch side, do not lose heart. all the teams did not become so strong all of a sudden. They had taken a lot of amount of time in becoming of what they are, what you're seeing today. So do not lose heart. Always play your cricket, and do not forget that we all are playing this game just so that we can enjoy. Everything else is a byproduct. Once again, how often do you see 3 slips in position for a team playing in our Insurance Premier League? Adil, a veteran who has been playing for Nabuda for many years. Right arm over the wicket, and he can also bat lower down the order. Right arm over the wicket. He's getting a bit of an away swing. At the very last moment, the ball dipped on the wicketkeeper Rajgopal, who's the mentor of this team. He is the man behind the strength that Al Nabuda has become. Who's wicket keeping today? Neville, that's why he's on the slips. Once again down the leg side, very well kept. Another wide here. We have seen wicket keepers losing it so many times. So that's for any single stop that we see, we always have to appreciate. And this time Rajgopal was very quick. He's standing up to the stumps. Adil bowls medium pace, right arm over the wicket. It's in air. Looks like it's going to be falling in safe zone, very close to the boundary line, but it's not going to be more than 2 runs. 30 for the loss of 5 wickets in. There is the 7th over in progression. 6.4 overs, 32 for the loss of 5 wickets. Sai Kiran and Deepak Chittale are on the crease. Adil, once again down the leg side, very well kept over there by Rajgopal. LOCKTON struggling at the moment. They would want these guys to perform well and form a partnership. While talking to Tausif, he was telling us more about Suchit as well, who has been their star player, and that how he will have to come back strong and ensure that, because he is the mainstay. If he stays on the crease, meaning they will get good runs, and then anything is possible, like you saw in the last game. And surely they will have high hopes from LOCKTON, who have done well in this tournament, barring this game of course. But this is what happens when you play against a top-notch side, so you do not have to lose heart. And once again, one more wide ball here. We are having such a wonderful day of cricket over here. The last league game of the first stage. Once again, a hugely wide ball. This is not good from a team like Nabuda. Adil will have to set his radar right. So yeah, like I was telling you earlier, there is the last league match of the first phase of Insurance Premier League 2019 7th edition. And then we'll be moving on to the qualifiers, wherein the games are going to get even more interesting. Only 2 teams from each group will qualify to the next stage, meaning that'll be the quarterfinals. And that lovely shot over there towards from cover region. The ball is going for a boundary. The fielder from mid-off is running really hard. Looks like he's going to be able to stop. Just like we see in international games, 2 players ran together. One stopped, threw the ball back to the fielder, and then he threw the ball back to the bowler. End of over number 7. A long over. Here we are again, Kavi. I would love to see a replay of that. How did he get the leg stump? When I go home, that is, when I go home. 6 wickets down now. There is a wild slog, cross-batted shot. Tried to play towards mid-wicket and fine leg region. No connection whatsoever. Thanks to our cameraman. The reason I was asking, why I was interested in this is I wanted to know whether the ball went to the stumps in front of the batsman or from behind the batsman. But like I said, I would be seeing that when I go home. Lijish is the new man going in. Sounds a very nice name, Lijish. Score is now 38 for the loss of 7 wickets. Deepak is looking good there. Deepak Chittare. Here's Kavi with 3 slips. Once again a Yorker. Nicely done over there by the batsman Lijish. There is the last over. Kavi is bowling. He has done well so far. He's taken 3 wickets. And he's a good prospect for Nabuda. In place of, he's also not bowling with the full run-up. Usually we have seen him bowl with the full run-up. Lovely shot from cover. Fielder is once again running. It's not that easy to get boundaries because we got huge boundaries here in IPL. Look at that throw from Mohsin Arif right at the stumps. This guy is something, like we said in the last game, live wire. 7 down. Score not worth mentioning that much. We are delighted to be bringing these games live to you from Ajman Oval, and we would like to thank our sponsors, main sponsor, Millers International. And one more wicket goes down. A bit short on the back foot. Batsman played a shot. Mohsin. 8 wicket goes down over here. And this pictures we're bringing live from Ajman Oval. As you can see, all the players are really happy. Seems like they were working on that wicket, and that wicket exactly got out the way they desired. So we would like to thank our main sponsors, Millers International, our co-sponsors, Oriental Insurance and Ideal Loss Adjusters, and we are in association with Rashid Aleem Premier League 5th edition. 8 wicket goes down. Score is 40 for the loss of 7 wickets. I beg your pardon. But we are having such a beautiful day over there. It's cloudy. It just looks amazing. No wind whatsoever. It's just completely stagnant. I do not see a single leaf moving a bit. The only thing that moved left to right today is Mudassir Bhai. Oh yeah, he saw one. Yeah, the great camera work. It's always good to see families coming in when they come to support the team on the ground. It's always good sights, and this is a beautiful drive. Three slips, gully, no third man. Almost a wicket again. Rajgopal had missed it. The batsman forgot that he can take a run, but non-striker reminded him, and a bye offered. Like I was saying, it's always a good sight when we see families visiting on the ground and supporting their team. Kavi, right arm over the wicket. That's a Yorker. The batsman knew already, and he stood there. End of over number 8. 41 for the loss of 7 wickets. Shrijit and Deepak. Vijesh Babu now will be bowling. Right arm over the wicket. He bowls off spin kind of, but bowls medium pacer as well. I remember him bowling, opening the innings for Al Nabuda sometimes as well in the past. But then when they got starting a lot of bowlers in the team, that's when he only started concentrating on. But he's a very capable bowler. Look at that loud appeal. But they knew that it was going down the leg side, and that's why no runs offered. Right arm over the wicket. Today, Vijesh is not bowling slow off spinners. What he's doing right now is trying to get some swing. And he's telling Neville to stay a bit far, actually. Stay a bit behind. Then he is right arm over Vijesh. He's getting a bit of an away swinger. right between the legs of Rajgopal, going for a boundary. And yes, it has hit our signboard of our main sponsor right behind the keeper. As you can see, this ball is actually lying right at behind the stumps on the boundary line. 4-run bias given. It's great to see good support coming from both the teams who are on the ground here today, and that is such a lovely sight always to see. Vijesh once again he's ready, right arm over the wicket, short pitch. This time Rajgopal collects cleanly. Score now moving on to 45 in 8.5, 7 wickets down. Lovely stuff over there. Once again, referred to third umpire. Looks like Rajgopal is on something. Great work over there by Rajgopalan. That is some neat piece of wicket keeping over there. Bails off in a flash. He was keeping up to the stumps to a medium pacer, and then he collected the ball cleanly. The batsman did not charge, but then his feet was in the air at the time when the bails were dislodged. And 8 wickets goes down now, the 8th one. At the end of 9 overs, 45 for the loss of 8 wickets, Lockton.
45 runs, 8 wickets.
Zanal Nazar is the new bowler, who's known for his batting actually, but then today, as their bowling is not tested, he's also being given the opportunity. He's also served well his team earlier with the ball, and his facilities would definitely be used in the upcoming tight games that Namuda would be facing in the next rounds of this tournament. 8 down. 9 overs, 45 for the loss of 8 wickets, Lockton. Oh, the batsman went to the back foot. I almost felt for a moment that it's going to take off stump along with it. But then thankfully, it missed the stumps. Almost on every ball, it looked like as if a wicket is going to fall. Once again, Zanal wearing T-shirt number 27, bowling to right-hand batsman. Very good, simple action. It's in air, and that should be wicket number 9. Mohsin is not going to drop those. 45 for the loss of 9 wickets now. One more wicket to go here. 20 overs is far-fetched right now. So last pair on the crease right now, and those score is not even touched. 50, 45 for the loss of 9 wickets. Not a good day at all for Lockton as far as their time on the field is concerned. A quick delivery on the off stump. Rajgopal collected. Such a beautiful day we are having. Cloudy, overcast. It just does not feel like as if we are in UAE. Green grass grounds, and beautiful tough wicket. Both the teams wearing a bit of a blue and umpires with orange t-shirts. And just last pair, very well defended. There is only the 10th over, 10 more overs to go after this. And I'm sure Lockton would not be able to enjoy this. But like I have been telling all the teams earlier, you do not have to lose hard. You're playing and losing against a very strong team. And performing against such teams is always difficult. But if you can do, you should always be very proud of it. Nothing wrong. All these teams also used to struggle at one point of time, but now they are a force to reckon with. A bit of a field change. Right now they're having a silly mid-on kind of position, short mid-wicket you can say. Just one more wicket to fall, and then this innings will be over. But Lockton, as we spoke to Tausif, I really admired the way he talked about how his team is looking forward to play in the upcoming tournaments. And definitely, when you have a mindset like that, you would perform well and you would be get better when you play. Once again down the leg side, trying to bowl really quick. Definitely, it's going to be a wide, and yes, it is. With that, score moves on to 46 for the loss of 9, and there is only the 10th over in progression. One more wide here, 47. Look at that defense, front foot forward. Any top batsman would be proud of that. Great work over there, batsman. End of over number 10, and now the ends will change. As you know, we do that after the end of 10 overs in this IPL. Vijesh has a chance here. Vijesh has got a chance to bundle out Lockton here within the lowest score in this tournament so far. 49 is the record that stands. Oh, smart work over there, but the batsman was grounded. Just 3 more needed for Lockton to come out of that 49 and lowest score. Let's see if they can do that. The batsman is trying for a run. Looks to be a difficult. Good throw over there, but missed, and Byron's offered once again. Looks like Byers is the highest scorer. Is going to be the highest scorer in this innings. Vijesh, very well bowled. Loud appeal over there, but of course it was a bit too high. Vijesh knew that very well. It's good to see Lockton team enjoying despite the performances, and that's what we love to do. We're playing a game of cricket just so that we can enjoy, and if we can win. Good throw over there. Score is now 49. Batsman trying for another one. Of course, there was nothing. So now Lockton has equaled the lowest score in this tournament made by Howden against Omega Insurance Brokers. Outside off stump and wide. Score is now moved on to 50. Lockton has completed 50 runs in this innings. Right more the wicket, Vijesh. He's played down the square leg region, mid wicket rather. He's going for a boundary. Looks like it is going to be one. Yes, it is. 4 runs to the total. Loud cheer from the Salamat. I beg your pardon, from Lockton dugout. Score is now 54 after end of 11 overs. Neville looks like he's going to bowl the next over. I'm not sure about it. Let's see. 54 11 over में क्या हो गया? हाँ. उससे पहले कुछ नहीं, एक सिंगल था ना, 54 स्कोर है मेरे ख्याल से। हाँ बाय बताया तो बाय बदर को बोला मैंने, उसके बाद डॉट, उसके बाद एक ये, हाँ वो बोल तो रहा था बाय बाय करके। New bowlers Neville, right arm over the wicket. He's also a medium fast bowler who usually keeps. That's a loud appeal, but it was very close. But the impact is outside off stump, and that saved the batsman. Or else it looked like as if it's going and hit the wickets. Good call from the umpire there. It was looked very close. Once again, Neville, right arm over the wicket. Short run up. Once again on the stem. This time, umpire has given it out. The batsman feel that this was going down the leg side. Yes, it looked like as if the batsman has moved across a bit too much, and that's why it is going to hit almost or on or about the leg stump. And that brings the end of the first innings between Lockton and Nabuda. And Lockton is bundled out for a paltry 55 in the 12th over, meaning Nabuda requires 54, I beg your pardon, and Nabuda needs 55 runs to win this game. And we're back live with the chase. And in all probability, it's going to be a short chase, I guess. But you never know with this guy. Starting for Al Nabuda is Mohsin Arif, the left-handed
या
batsman.
सेहत अपनों की समंदर पार कहीं भी कभी भी इंश्योर करवाएं ओरिएंटल का ऑनलाइन इंश्योरेंस अपनाएं जब ओरिएंटल हो आपके साथ
खुशियों का इंस्टेंट इंश्योरेंस लॉग ऑन टू www.orientalinsurance.org.in.
Play well Nabuda has done since last couple of years or last so many years, but they have only gotten better with each year passing by. Right now Mohsin is on strike, and with him is the mentor, the main guy behind Nabuda's success is Raj Gopal, and he will be starting at non-striker. He is the wicketkeeper as well, and all Nabuda requires is 55 runs in his allotted 20 overs to win this game. And starting the bowling would be Rohan. And Rohan is the bowler wearing jersey number 08. And the two players who are at the deep are deep. Third man. Huh? Here comes Rohan, right among the wicket, down the leg side, left by the batsman, left by wicket keepers, going for a boundary and starts off with the boundary, and the ball has gone and hit our main sponsors advertising board, Millers International. It starts off with the wide, right? So 55 was needed, but right now it's only 50 runs, 1 wide and 4. Not a good start here by Rohan. Right among the wicket is bowling to the left-handed batsman Mohsin Arif, who's very aggressive from what we've seen in the previous games. Here comes right among the wicket once again. I don't know what to call that. This is a massive wide. Even I can see the umpire stretching his arms even further, just so that he can tell us that how humongous of a wide that was. We have seen quite a few, and you believe us, we have seen quite a lot in this tournament. This one tops it all. Rohan, 7 without a ball being bowled, 0 balls, 7 runs. Nabuda without a wicket down, needing another 48 runs. Here's Rohan. Hopefully he's gonna get it right this time, as the batsman is right-handed batsman. So, wicket keeper, all the bowlers testing their own wicket keepers. Once again a wide, 8 runs already scored. LOCKTON is not having a good day here. Yet again with the ball, Sujit Lal, the captain of the team, trying to tell Rohan something, and before Sujit can run to his position, Rohan is off the mark towards the bowling. Very well bowled over there. Nice shot at the covers region by Raj Gopal. First contact of the ball with the bat. So first dot ball, 1 ball, 8 runs without wicket down. Al Nabuda. Oh my God, what was that? From the outside edge, it is gone. It will be interesting to see what the decision is going to be about the. And yes, umpires have signaled no ball and a free hit and a warning as well, as I can see to the bowler. He is a quick bowler, and that could have been dangerous, and that's why Raj, who was lucky, he was flummoxed, I can see, and it almost hit his glove. That's what he's signaling the umpire. It is from his gloves for a run, and this is a free hit. Mohsin Arif, let's see if he can utilize this free hit. Here the ball comes, bowler Rohan, right arm over the wicket. Then once again outside the off stump, 1 more wide. When was the last time you hear this? 2 balls, 1 ball, 11 run. Yes, you heard me correctly. 1 ball, 11 run, and this is a free hit. Let's see what Mohsin can do. This is what he can do. That's a lovely shot. Looks like it has got long legs and it has got over the advertising board of once again our main sponsors, Millers, and that is a huge 6 at long on. Score is now 17 of 2 balls. Deafening silence on the ground. The only one making noise here is me. Oh, lovely ball there, but look at that lovely shot towards deep square leg. One more boundary. The ball was dipping on Mohsin Arif, but he decided he brought his bat down really quickly, and from the meat of the bat, he has gone towards deep square leg. Somehow, ball is finding our main sponsors advertising board. This is the third time that is happening in as many balls, I guess. The ball has gone on and hit Miller's International's ad board. 21 in 3 balls. Rohan, he's under humongous pressure. Outside off stump. The batsman tried to cut the ball, did not get any connection. Ball was stopped by the wicketkeeper, this time cleanly. Four balls, 21. This over seems to be never ending. Last 2 balls to go. Very well bowled, full toss. And Mohsin Arif was very sure that he wants to run on this one. 22. Last ball of the first over. Raj Gopal is on strike. This is the final match of the league stages of Insurance Premier League 2019 7th edition. A lovely shot over there in the covers region by the batsman Raj Gopal. No runs, one more dot. End of over number 1. Score is 22 without a wicket down.
Pick it. Ooh, have it. Varoom, varoom, celebrate. Download now, party now.
Lijish is the new bowler. He'll be bowling second over and he'll be bowling to the in-form Mohsin Arif, who never actually opens the inning for Nabuda, but this one is a bit different. They're trying all the combinations out. Played down the leg side towards square leg. Will not be anything but a dot. Lijish starts so well. 22 in 1.1. Another 29 needed. And that'll be it for the first stage of Insurance Premier League. We'll be starting with the qualifiers from next week onwards. Well, that's once again a full toss. Not a good connection, but still it might have. No, it's not going to carry for a boundary. The fielder's done well. He stopped the ball right inside the boundary line. Good work over there by the fielder. And Mohsin is walking. I was thinking it's going to be at least 2, but then Mohsin thought it's going for a boundary. And then he finally, when he saw that it's inside the boundary line, he jogged to non-striker end for a single. Raj Gopal is again on strike. He's playing on not. And Mohsin is playing on 12 of 6. So 13 runs have come off bat so far and 10 have come off as extras. And there is only the 9th ball of the innings. And that's again a good shot towards mid-on. Sachit himself will stop the ball. Raj Gopal. Lijish. 1.3 overs. Good bowling so far. He has only given 1 run. No wides. And that is remarkable. The only 2 players are now I can see long on and deep fine leg. Here comes Lijish. That is a wild heave from Raj Gopal. Good football work over there. Mohsin Arif is very quick. Good throw. But the umpire is very sure that Mohsin Arif was well inside the crease. There was a loopy throw. If the throw was a bit more powerful, probably it could have been interesting. Nevertheless, score is now moved on to 24 in 1.4. Right over the wicket. Lijish. That's a powerful stroke. Mohsin is so powerful down the ground, but there is no protection. For some reason, Raj Gopal, the long on was deep, but right now is both the players are inside the 30-yard circle. 28 without a wicket down in 1.5, 28 runs. That is a wonderful shot over there by Mohsin Arif. Right arm over the wicket. Very well bowled, but look at that lovely shot. They have a protection right now in the form of deep mid-wicket. And the score is now moved on to 29 runs in 2 overs. And on strike will be Mohsin Arif. Only 5 more needed to win. 35 of 15, 5 fours and 2 sixes so far. Arshak, pack kar lo. Here comes Sachit. Only 5 more needed. Outside off stump, Rajgopal allowed it to go to the wicket keeper. Right more the wicket, Sachit. He bowls off spin kind of deliveries, but then in between he mixes and he bowls some quick ones too, like this one as you can see on the stump. And Rajgopal decided to hit towards it was hit towards mid wicket, but decided not to go for a run. I think Mohsin wants Rajgopal to have more and more strike and to hit the winning runs perhaps. Let's see what how quickly can he finish. Over pitch ball. This time it is hit wide of long on. Once again, no run decided. No run. The ball has gone too long on, but no run taken by the player Rajgopal. And first wicket goes down. Rajgopal wanting to finish the game. That was nicely done by Sachit. He knew and he called the bowler, the fielder from long on a bit inside. They're on at least 10 to 15 yards inside. And Rajgopal is out. He was trying to finish the game. Great work over there by Sachit, I must say. First wicket goes down. Rajgopal. Flashy red leg guards. Sachit, that was very smart of him, and that's why when I was talking to Tasi, was speaking very highly of him, and rightly so. This guy is superb. Once again, a very well bowled outside off stump, almost took the outside edge of the bat. And Sachit not just performs with the bat, but when it comes to bowling, he's a very smart cricketer. And we saw that in the last wicket, that he last ball that he bowled, he took a wicket of Rajgopal. He called the player from long on a bit inside, and that's exactly where he hit. And this time, Mohsin Arif, there's a bit of a confusion, but of course, it's not going to be any run. End of over number 4. The score is 50 for the loss of 1 wicket. Only 5 more needed now. New bowler Sham bowling right and over the wicket. Rasmi Karwai is what's remaining of this match. Very good action down the leg side once again. Results in wide, I guess. It has to be seen what it was. And yes, wide. So 2 runs added to the score. 3 needed now, but let's see what Neville will do. I'm finding Sham's action very interesting. He's applying a lot of pressure at the very last moment. Just have a look at this action. Sham right over the wicket. He jogs and is very all keen, and the very last moment, that's a very quick arm action. Well left over there. Neville showing all his defensive skills. Not something you'll usually see in a T20 game, but enjoy. There is something very different. Well bowled. That's allowed to be. Looks like a wicket, but going down the leg side. But that was a very well bowled. It could have been gone in anybody's favour, but this time umpire decided that it's going to be the batsman right arm over the wicket. Outside off stump, no. And that's the end of the game. Nabuda has won this game by 9 wickets. The ball has gone in the boundary. Such a wonderful performance by Nabuda. This was a 20-over game, but it was finished not even 20 over balls combined. They bundled out LOCKTON for 54 runs. Great work over there by Kavi. And after that, they came on to bat, Rajgopal and Mohsin Arif. And Mohsin was on fire. And he scored 35 odd runs in no time. And Rajgopal was the only wicket that fell for Nabuda, meaning the match was won within 5 overs. And LOCKTON lost this match by 9 wickets. 55 was the required runs to score, and Nabuda chased that down in 4.4 overs. A great performance, and this means that this is the end of the league stage of Insurance Premier League, and we would like to thank all the participants who have taken part in this tournament, and we wish them all the best, as they have not been able to move further in this in the next round. But I'm sure that they would like to come back stronger in the upcoming league the next year when we come back on IPL. So that's why we would like to wish all of them